Hey guys, so I promised someone yesterday that I would try to jump on and do a side shot of applying the Trinity because I do apply it very thin, and the technique is such that if you want to get a completely smooth, perfect finish, you do need to make it so that it is relatively thin, and you need to use a flat brush. This is the 106 brush, and the reason you need a flat brush is because if you're using a brush with a belly, you're going to create lines in your gel and you're not going to get an easy gloss. So I'm using Trinity. I'm pillowing it around the nail, and then you brush it down. And I'm brushing down off the edge because I don't need an extra bulk. Just checking to make sure that one has a little bit of a divot. There's a piece of lint. Lint and a divot. There it is. There we go. All right. So looking at it from the side, you can see how thin the application is. Really important. And then I'm going to have her flash cure, typically 2 to 3 seconds max. And then we're going to go to the next one. So it's just a very easy application. Again, I'm going to pillow around the cuticle, leaving about a week grow out. And then I see all the gel on there. I don't need that much gel. So now I'm going to be removing. So I'm touching that pillow and gliding it off like a gloss and removing. And I touch the side here just for a second. So I'm going to remove that. And then I can see that there's a little bit excess on the front, so I'm also going to brush that down because you don't need bulk at the front of the nail. So then when you look at it from the side, you can see how thin that application should be. And see the line of light's really smooth, which is important. All right, and just give that 2 to 3 seconds. Again, going to pillow from one side to the other. Gloss it down. So see, my brush is flat as I'm brushing it down. If your brush is at an angle like this, you're going to draw lines in your gel. You're not going to get a smooth application. You're going to have to finish file. It's going to take you 3 times longer. Sorry. To do this and be able to do it efficiently, you do have to get that the product on and glide your brush down flat. And if you use an oval gel brush, which a lot of people use oval gel brushes for building nails, which I totally get. That's what I like to use for building and moving gel around as well. For this application, you need a flat gel brush because if you're using an oval gel brushes have a belly and you can't get a smooth gloss. Okay, go ahead and put that in. It's quiet in the room. It says there's 9 in here with us, but I don't see them. It's a little bit something there. So hopefully this will help someone that's been struggling to get a smooth application with their Trinity. Again, I'm brushing from one side all the way to the other. And then I take that ball. See, there's a ball there right in the front. Right here. That's the ball I'm now glossing down. So you pull that ball down. Brush all the way off on the end. Keep it all nice and thin. You want this to be a very thin application. You don't need to be applying a lot of bulk. The ring's gonna go off. Oh, unless he turned it off. Smart man. And if you mess with it like I just messed with it in the front, just give it a second. It'll smooth back out, and then you can put it in light. I'll go with hand number 2. I'll see if the angle's good on this one too. Looks pretty good. So again, I'm going to push that pillow around the cuticle. Leave about a 1 week grow out. Your color's going to fall into that gap. So you don't need it to go all the way to the end. Now this nail of hers divots down just a little bit. It makes a little bit of a scoop in the center, and if you look at it from the side, you can see that, right? So in order to give this the right shape, I'm going to actually add just a smidge in the middle. And now I have a correctly shaped nail. Okay, go ahead for a few seconds. Pillow, pillow, pillow. Touch and glide, touch and glide. And then there's too much in the front here. Oh, it's not focusing, sorry. There's too much in the front here. So this is where I'm going to go through and you put it right back in your jar. You don't need bulk in the front of the nail. If you have bulk, your nails are going to be thick. You don't need the strength there. You just want it to be a nice thin application. It's also going to give you a better shape. Okay, go ahead. It's a little bit tricky to get this angle with it being and not focusing on the wrong nail. All right, so again, we're going to go from one side to the other. Pillow, 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 leaving a 1 week grow out. Then holding your brush flat, touch that top of the pillow and glide down. Touch and glide. And I'm putting product back onto the rim of my pot. You don't need the excess. And you get more control if you can get some of that gel off your brush. So remove the excess and wipe it off. It looks smooth. Go ahead and go back in the light. Amanda says it's so satisfying to watch me do nails. Hi, Courtney. You're welcome. I'm so glad this is helpful. So again, you're just going to pillow, pillow, pillow. And the biggest reminder is if you're doing this with Trinity, especially in the summer, everyone's warm, you cannot do more than one nail. If you do more than one nail, it's going to run into the cuticle. You're going to have a mess. Just do that 2 to 3 second flash cure. Everything will stay put and you'll get a nice finished nail. So this one, there's a little bit of a divot there, so I'm just very lightly moving it. And then I don't need the excess off the end, so I'm just going to brush that off, put it back in my pot. Very thin application. Do you guys see how thin that is? That's all you need. You don't need a lot of product on this to do this 30-day manicure. You're basically replacing the base coat. And the reason you want to do that, don't mind this. She had a little fun last night nipping up her own little cuticle. Couldn't wait. She's quietly giggling. If you apply this easily and correctly, it's just replacing your base coat. It's not an extra step. You still would be applying a base coat with Luxio or whatever gel polish base you're using. But instead you're doing this with this nice, perfect, very flexible hard gel that creates a nail that is strong, and your clients can go easily a month, if not longer. Many of them, when COVID hit, learned just how long they could actually go. How long did you go before you filed?
A couple of months.
A couple months before you filed them?
Probably 6 to 7 weeks for sure.
Yeah, took a while, Hey, Teresa. All right, come on out. So that is it. It's very simple. Then you just go straight to your color, and I think you're picking blush, right? That was the winner.
Something that has like a pinkish undertone.
Okay, you want more pinky? Okay, let me show you what happens if they don't put their finger in for quite enough time in the flash cure. So especially with this one, a lot of times I will have people flash cure after I do this finger twice, because if they don't let this one in the light long enough to set, it'll run when you do the thumb because of gravity. So what happens when that happens, I just pull that away. I'll take the smoother side of my file and I'm going to come up underneath and just roll it and blend it right back into the nail. And that's it. So it's not detrimental. You don't have to go crazy filing everywhere. But I do, a lot of times, I will do a quick extra flash cure after the 4th nail if it seems like they've been going in a little bit too quick. So anyway, hopefully that helps you guys. We're just going to go ahead and put on her color. Nothing exciting. So I just wanted to drop in real quick and show you guys the side view of how to apply your Trinity for a 30-day manicure. Hopefully that helps somebody. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.